Hey everyone, Presito here. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Base, which is an Ethereum L2. I'm going to be talking about what is it, how to get into it, how to bridge, how to trade, and everything you need to know to get started. And it's just blown up in hype, basically overnight. And that's thanks to just Bold token, basically, which just did insane numbers. It went up basically 4 million% overnight, which is insane. I read on Twitter someone put in $500 and the next morning within 6 hours made $500,000. So millionaires have already been printed from that token. And I think there's going to be much more to come since it is Coinbase's L2. And that is super hyped, of course. So let's have a look at what is Base. So it's a secure, low-cost, developer-friendly Ethereum L2 built to bring the next billion users to Web3. Start building on the Base testnet today and stay tuned. And this was posted on February 23rd. So of course the mainnet is live by now. And the goal is huge, and you'd think it's ambitious, but it is Coinbase's goal. So that makes it potentially feasible, and that's just insanely bullish. So let's have a look at more about Base. So it's secured by Ethereum, it's empowered by Coinbase, and it's got really small fees, and I've been using it, and the transaction fees have been very low indeed. And it's open source as well. And also something to note, they also have an ecosystem fund, so you can launch a project and they will give you funds basically to support you. So that's all really pro. So let's talk about how you can get started on Base. Obviously the most important thing is to add it to your MetaMask and to bridge over to it. So if I open this notepad I put together, it seems really dodgy at the moment, but basically the only way you can bridge across on mainnet is to send Ethereum to this address. So if we go to their website, you can see they do have a bridge, but it is for bridging to testnet, as you can see, from Ethereum Gurley to Base Gurley. And obviously you don't want to be on testnet since it basically doesn't mean anything. But if you do send Ethereum from your mainnet MetaMask ERC20 address to this address, it'll automatically interact with the contract and send that Ethereum back to your Base MetaMask address. So that is how you do it. And obviously it does seem dodgy. When I did it the first time, I was a bit skeptical, but I tested with 0.01 Ethereum and it worked, and then I did more and it worked perfectly fine. So if you want to test it out, maybe do a small amount just to be safe, but it does work and it is safe based on me using it. Then you're going to want to add Base RPC to your MetaMask, which is this address. I'll leave everything in the description of the video so it's easy for you guys. You just go on your MetaMask, add network, and this is the RPC you put in, the chain ID, currency symbol is just Ethereum, and block explorer is basescan.org, which is this website, and it works quite smoothly, I must say. I mean, it's quite straightforward and simple. It shows you the base transactions, the total market cap. You can see here various transactions. It basically looks like Etherscan. I mean, it is a product of Etherscan in the end, so that's why it looks so similar. So anyways, let's continue here. So there's Lead Swap Finance, which is basically the DEX everyone is using at the moment to trade. And I'll be showing you as well on DEX Screener all the tokens that are currently trading, how you can sift through it and try find things and so on. Although it's keep in mind, since it's a new chain, it's really dodgy. I mean, there's a lot of scams going around. You need to be really careful with what you buy into. But if you do go to leadswap.finance and you click on Base, it'll take you straight to the Base lead swap page where you can trade here, where you can trade Ethereum with whatever token you put in. So that's basically how you trade it. Then also to note, they have had some issues with RPCs due to the amount of people and the influx of people. Actually, it was so crazy. On the 30th of July, at the time I'm recording on this video, a few hours ago, the RPC, the main one, went down. So you had to switch to another one. So as you can see here, if that does happen again, which I doubt, but if it does, you can just switch to another one and it should work. That is trading and bridging and so on. But it was crazy and the influx is huge, which in my opinion is super bullish on this. And especially with how Bold performed, it was just incredible. So let's talk a bit more about this Bold token and how it performed so crazy and basically what happened with it. So you can see here, Bold here, Market cap at the moment is 60 million, which is crazy really overnight to be able to reach that. The volume is 100 million. The liquidity is 34 million, which is just really incredible. And basically with Bold, it seems like the coin was deployed by a whale who has connections somehow to CB Ethereum, which is Coinbase Ethereum. And this whale basically owned almost 50% of the supply of Coinbase Ethereum. So it's speculated that it is someone connected to Coinbase, maybe even the CEO himself, Brian. And it's funny actually, since he's Bold and the coin is called Bold, I guess that's why it picked up so much hype and so memeable. But you can see here, basically if we go to 5 minutes, you can see the chart a bit better, and it's just insane here. You can see how it went up, really incredible. And that's why this chain just got so much hype overnight. And you can see, if we go back to other tokens listed, you can see here some of the other ones, and the volume is really incredible at the moment. You can see 10 million, 1 million, 13.4 million on this one. And it's all seemingly just random meme coins. You can see in 24 hours how much things have gone up. Obviously it's hard to tell from that sense, because once they launch, they all launch at about 5,000 market cap. So for it to go up this much, it's still really crazy actually, especially when looking at the fully diluted market caps. I mean, 30 million here, 60 million, 40 million, 3 million. The numbers are really picking up and things are looking super hot, and it is still very early. I mean, if you look here, you can see there, when I was looking earlier, actually, it was only 300 pairs and now it's already 2,000. So the numbers are picking up like crazy. And it's always good to get onto these chains as early as possible. So I'm very bullish on Base. Also, you might be asking, how do I bridge back from Base to Ethereum? And the worrying thing is, at the moment, you can't really. There was only this one site, okok.network, which, let's be honest, sounds quite dodgy. And the English is a bit broken. It seems a bit fishy, but it did work, apparently. And at the moment, they say it's not working because they don't have enough liquidity. It was working from Base to Arbitrum, so you can still bridge from Arbitrum to Base with them, but not back. So that was kind of the only option, but at the moment, there is no option. So once you bridge to Base, keep in mind, you can't bridge out at the moment, although I'm 90% sure that you will be able to one way or another. So just keep that in mind. So next up, let's talk about their potential airdrop that they might be having. There's been some chatter going around that Base will have an airdrop, and it's just speculation, of course. You know, it is with Coinbase in the US, and there might be some regulations around it, but with Ripple winning their case, it could be that airdrops are fine now. So you never know, but it's always worth doing. And if you go to quests.base.org, there's a few instructions here which you can follow. Get testnet funds, connect your wallet, deploy a smart contract, and you can mint an NFT. Maybe you'll just get this NFT and that's all you get, but maybe it also help you be eligible for airdrop. But if you do want me to make a dedicated video on being eligible for a Base airdrop and going through all the steps, then let me know in the comment section. But hopefully this video helped you guys as an introduction to Base Chain, how to get into it, how to bridge, and so on. Since everyone's talking about it and everyone's very skeptical on what to do, and I have been using it quite a bit and I've been buying things. So for me, this has all worked fine. So hopefully it helps you guys. So hopefully this video is helpful. I'd always appreciate if you can leave a comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter and Telegram, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.